Okay, a certain disclosure from IBM, which began this way.
Some form of what today we would call AI. And it is only in the last 2 or 3 years that it has become a regular piece of UFC data collection, and it is limited. Understanding these things is very difficult for an automated system to do, and that is only one.
Basically had this within the same video as the end result of the study.
Inevitably, we have to ask the people out on TV. But if my commentators aren't excited about talking about it, if it doesn't change the conversation they're having on television, even if they don't really recognize it, right? They'll read it, they'll say it aloud. And if they don't follow that thread, naturally, I have tweaking to do.
What is your advice for our listeners in the innovation and AI space to advance their businesses?
I think about AI on a regular basis.
Okay, so they think about AI on a regular basis. What would it actually consist of? One way to fulfill that is watch some channel dedicated to AI on a regular basis. Yeah, it's part of a corporate agenda. So better people get in a room and just watch something and then forget about it because they didn't leave. That's a symptom of a system that's used to make excuses, which is basically doing everything on a regular basis. Yeah, they do their finances on a regular basis. What does that consist of? They sit in a room and stare at a girl in Japanese school uniform while she talks about why she keeps the company alive. Then they eat lunch on a regular basis. And then they use their computers on a regular basis. But make sure they remember they can turn them on. And then they make a phone call on a regular basis. You have to avoid a horrible problem. That can be argued on certain attorney forms. Okay, law is law. It's just my suggestion that International Business Machines of America gets that situation cleaned up fast. Because I guarantee you there's something that exists that can clean up that situation. There is. In any case, it is obvious that they don't actually want to run a technology research firm. That's fine. No one can force them to do that. But they may not call themselves IBM, and they may not post that crap to the main IBM channel on YouTube. Me saying this means that prosecution is underway. How to clean it up fast is obvious. If the next main video on the IBM YouTube channel is similarly crappy, or if it's otherwise appropriate, what's going to happen is this thing will literally clean up IBM all by herself. Part of being in a corporate environment is being able to request a demo of that without this thing literally cleaning up your corporation and your clock all by itself.